The Rose
All right,
Bowl.
everyone, welcome to the Rose Bowl. I guess that's the official name of this
Okay,
event.
the point of us discussing what the intro was going to be prior to the intro was so that we didn't have to have an
Oh,
editorial in the
well,
middle
that's
of the
fine.
intro.
It's funny.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, welcome to the Rose Bowl. We are about to start. We have 8 contestants. This is a Pauper Standard format with 40 cards. So this
Best
is, we're
of
not using,
three,
yeah, best of three. We're not using
single
60 card.
elimination.
Yeah, single elimination. 15 card sideboard. And we have some prizes. There's only 8 contestants, and all 8 contestants are guaranteed at least some gems. So first place gets $40 and 2,000 gems. Second place is $20 with 1,500 gems. And then third and fourth place is 1,000 gems. And then fifth through eighth is 500 gems. So just for entering, just for participating, you get 500 gems. And then the commentaries by me and Ivertabrate. And
Hello.
we're gonna go ahead and get started.
The flavor of today, low curve aggro decks for the most part. We have 6 contenders whose curves stop at 3. We're running low land counts. We see that Campos running 2. There's got 3 in play now. Parm's got 3 in play. And we got a lot of tiny flyers and stuff. Parm's clearly got big control of the board. Uh, but Campos list has a little bit more interaction. So I think they have some ability
Yeah, and he
to
also
maybe stall it up.
he also has they both have flyers in their deck, so I think they're the only decks that have flyers in it, right?
I believe so. I would have to remind myself what's actually in Archer's list. But yeah, I think these two decks clearly have decided that flying is the way to proceed. And
Mm-hmm.
wow. So Campos got their wish. Their wish. Harm didn't attack that turn. So there's been a bit of a stall. And I'm kind of surprised because this one here, this is like an all-star Kamigawa card. It has this tap ability
Oh yeah, that's like
to
one of my favorite cards. I think it's really
not
cool.
not the network disruptor. I'm talking
Oh,
on Parm's side of the board this time. Okay, listen, we can
there's
talk about
another
network.
card like that?
There's a well, this one's better. I mean, Rozey, this one is pay for tap anything as many times. You can do this every
Oh.
turn, you know. So this card is called. Let me remind myself. Uh, Moth Rider Patrol. It's a Fox Warrior. It's a 1/1 flyer.
Okay.
But it has this ability pay for and
Mhm.
tap target creature.
Well, that's cool. But still,
So yeah, it can
I
lock
think
down.
the network disruptor is better because it only
It's blue.
costs what, one to bring out, and then you can just tap it. So I think it's
So they
cool.
both cost 1, but the idea is the Moth Rider has a repeatable ability on it
Yeah.
that you can, right? So
I
it can
mean,
lock
how do you
down.
really need to do it multiple times?
It's a game changing ability in limited, right? If I play a 6/6, this thing can
True,
lock it
true,
down, right? Right.
true, true.
Um,
That's a good choice though for the that deck though, to have
yeah,
like
I
flyers plus the ability to tap something.
it's flexible, and I think
Yeah.
that's a really smart idea with an unknown kind of field like this. Is like I want to play an aggro strategy, but I want my aggro creatures to have game against
Mhm.
others. Um, yeah, they're mousing over it now, and it's kind of leveled out. When we logged in, it seemed like Parm really had the beat down, but Campos kind of stabilized, and you know that 2/2 is kind of big, like
Okay, so
in
he's
a board of
tapping.
one
Yeah.
ones. Now, this is a little confusing
Oh,
superficially because this is a 1/2 first strike.
first strike.
We're hoping for a
Oh, is he
trick
going
here.
ninjutsu something?
I mean, that would be maybe like the bouncing ninja, the moon snare
But
specialist to put the one
does you
two
need
first
to
strike back into
though?
hand. Well, I guess it looks like
Well,
a
because it's
right now.
unblocked, so you have to return it unblocked. So he's blocking that one
Yes, but
one
he has one unblocked moon.
unblocked. Okay.
Yeah, so that's possible.
Yeah, so he's
The
gonna go
big
ahead
we're gonna
ninjutsu
see
that.
some
Okay,
ninjutsu.
and then this enters the battlefield. Return up to one target creature to its owner's hand. So he could
He could
send
save his
back the
1/1
raptor, and then
or
his thing
send back the
lives.
raptor. Yeah, or maybe he's making the sacrifice for the trigger. There's a lot ninjutsu leads
Okay.
to a lot of interesting plays because players are kind of compelled to block. And
Right.
sometimes in order to get an unblocked attacker, we sacrifice a creature. So
That
I
makes
don't know
sense.
what
But
the
he's
last card
he's
in the
like
Parma's hand
deciding. He
is.
just keeps hovering over like which one do I pick?
Yeah, and this is not my favorite thing to see is players being indecisive with
Ugh,
triggers on the
ugh,
stack
ugh.
because that means they didn't really have a plan coming into this play.
Well,
Uh, or if they
sometimes,
had a plan,
maybe,
they changed their mind.
yeah,
I
maybe
like
they're
decisive
thinking,
play.
yeah, they're thinking, okay, I can return one back. Oh, you can
See,
return it.
think of it this way, Rosie. They had the choice not to play this card. They made the choice to play this card, but without the idea of what they were going to do with it. That's how it seems.
Mm.
And that's usually
Or
a
it could
sign that
just be a
maybe.
mistake because, I've made so many mistakes.
Mhm,
And I'm like, oh my god, now what?
mhm.
I misclicked or whatever, didn't read the card, which happens
Oh,
many
okay.
times.
This is a little fun. So they're doing the ninjutsu.
Mm,
Lots of ninjutsu. Get the creature, cycle the creature. So that looks like they're maybe just checking their math there to make sure it all lined
okay.
up.
Nice,
But
nice,
they
nice.
basically bounced their whole board, but they were able to pick up a card um, and reestablish. And they're locking down that 1/2. That one
Good,
two has
nice.
first strike,
Yeah,
and
first
that's
strike.
like the scary. That's the scariest thing, right? Because that already outsizes these 1/2s. Um,
Yep.
so I don't know. It's once Campo reestablishes, I think they're in pretty good state. I mean, they're drawing into pretty small bodies, but Parm again, they just have so few. I feel like the stalwart Valkyrie is probably the biggest creature in this match. It's a 3/2 with flying. Looking at the list, there is nothing bigger than that, and that doesn't even outsize the 2/2s. So I
Mhm.
think Campo is going to need. We got some 1/1 counters. Now it outsizes. So we're going to see a little bit of a stall from this flying frost lynx type creature. The network disruptor. Yeah,
Uh, See? It comes in. Wait. Oh, he's doing it again.
he's offering the trade here because he can get the trigger off the moon circuit hacker,
Okay.
get rid of the threat, or he's going. So either get rid of the threat with the trade, or he's going to draw a card, discard a card. And I guess he's fishing for something better. Oh, he decided
So what else is in his
not
deck
to.
that he's
Oh,
fishing
yeah.
for?
Well, he's basically got 4 auras which say lock down a creature, it can't untap, but they take you will take damage from it,
Find the
like its
monster.
attack. Yeah,
Mhm.
bind the monster, exactly. So bind the monster doesn't work on a 4/3 at this stage. He's gonna have to bounce it, but there's also this 3/2 in hand, so I think we're gonna probably give this one to Parm at this point because
Oh,
Campo,
he's
unless
at
they have some
2.
sort of yeah, it's that life. He stabilized for a while, but I'm gonna be honest, that ninjutsu play collapsed his board.
Yeah.
He went from like 11 down to 4. I love ninjutsu, but ninjutsu doesn't actually develop, right? It always switches things out. So if
Right.
you spend all your mana ninjutsuing, you have the same amount of cards in play that you started with,
Now, why
and
isn't
that's
he locking down the 3/2 flyer?
because that would kill him, right? Because it's take damage equal to its power, right? So he went down to 1. That would have taken him down to -2, right? Like this is an interesting choice. He opted for this enchantment that costs just a little bit less, but the cost is life total, and I think I would love to ask him about that more, because life total is so important in these tempo based strategies. Like you really have to be careful. So that's an interesting choice. It looks
Oh,
like in
deals
this.
damage to you equal to its power.
Yeah, so like it doesn't have great counterplay against high attack creatures. For example, like if it was
So
that
he's
6/6,
gonna
right?
kill himself, basically. Okay.
Yeah, but it's mana efficient. That's why that
That's
spell is
why.
interesting. Is it's a little cheaper than those effects usually
Right.
are. Um, so are we just looking at a lethal attack here?
I guess so. That's it. Game.
For game one, I'm pretty satisfied. That was
Yeah.
pretty back and forth. Like there was definitely we saw some action from
Yeah.
Campo
Now let's
to
see what
stall
is
it
even
up.
a sideboard.
Yeah, so
I think I would take out
sideboarding.
those enchantments. I don't know, and maybe was it Bubble Snare? What does that one do?
Yeah, I think he's got an alternative. He's got four bubble snares, which is a one mana enchantment. Enchanted creature doesn't untap.
Yeah,
If
I
you
think
kick
that's
it, you can
better.
also tap it. Yeah, I think in this match the damage is fine. Most of your opponent's
Yeah.
creatures are going to be untapped. I think Spell Pierce has to come out. Serpentine Ambush maybe is okay. Honestly, Leather Armor is not terrible in this because turning your 1/1s into 1/2s is a big
For
deal.
yeah, because there's first
Yeah,
strike on those
yeah.
raptors.
And then for Parm, Piercing Light seems reasonable. What are we actually seeing them put in? I wasn't watching them. So I guess they're beaming defiances. They're taking out. There's a little few combat tricks. Homestead Courage. They're looking at. Um, I guess in their sideboard, I'm hoping to see. They're bringing Dawnbringer clerics. That's interesting.
So Sean, let me just switch it back here. It's 40 card single elimination. This is Pauper Standard, so they can only use common cards. And there's a 15 card sideboard. It's basically common cards, yeah, common cards in the standard
So I just
steps.
want to point out while watching that little end of the sideboarding there, Parm was looking at the number of cards of like each kind. They were thinking about three versus four, three versus two,
Mm-hmm.
and that is usually indicative of someone who's played a bit more Magic. Is in a lot of sideboarding when you get introduced, you're like, okay, I know these cards need to be in, and these cards are bad, so take all of these out, put all of these in. And it's very like black and white. As you start to play a little more Magic, you realize that distribution really matters, and we're trying to just hedge the odds to make our deck play better over a long game, and not necessarily just draw a silver bullet. And that's the kind of thinking that leads you being like, hey, maybe I should take one of these out, put one of these in, right? Because I don't. Sometimes your silver bullet or good responses you don't want to draw four of, and
Right.
that actually makes your sideboarding worse. So that little nuance, I'm hoping that's what I'm going to attribute to anyway, is thinking about those cards there, and that might be a hint that Parm might be a bit of a experienced player,
Okay, is two
maybe.
land. Oh, is Mulligan. Oh,
Well, this is not a good looking. So I'm looking at Parm's perspective.
I would just. Oh, you're looking at Parm.
Yeah, are you
Oh,
looking at
Campo.
Oh, okay. See, I will switch over. Well, Parm's hand is really frustrating before I switch over, um, because it's all interaction, no creatures, right?
Oh,
And that's this issue with the sideboard is we just changed. Ooh, was this a mulligan?
the first one was a Mulligan.
Oh, we'll return two cards. Yikes! Because this hand looks amazing. You
Well,
keep both the
that's
lands.
about what his first hand was. I'm not sure why he mulliganed the first one. I would have kept it, but I mean, I don't know if it's because of the two lands that he
We're
wanted
gonna have to
to.
consult uh, the insane Magic player Archer Master because he has very strong opinions about keeping hands. And in general, he's got a very important mantra, which is there are so many sixes that are worse than a medium seven, right? There's so many
Mhm.
hands of six cards that are really bad. And your
Yeah.
hand with seven cards has a lot of chances to improve. So when you mulligan, that first one, I think it's important to be judicious, but I didn't see the hand.
There's a
Boom.
piercing light.
Scry to the top. Okay, that makes you feel a little better about Parm's hand because had only removal and a 1/3, and that's not their game plan. Their game plan is to take over the skies and attack. So Scry 1 makes me think we're going to see a creature. There it is.
Okay. Flying moth.
Uh, and now their hand looks way better. And yeah, and I can already kind of feel the stress.
Oh, he didn't take out those enchantments.
Nope, he's got
Oh,
bubble.
left them in.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
He's
maybe he
going on
did
high
half half.
interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. But what I do
There's the
know
network
is that,
disruptor.
yeah, I know your
See that?
favorite. You just swing in for one. It's
Yeah, let's
first
go.
blood.
19. There we
Yeah.
go.
Unless we see another piercing light, which I believe, did I see that in his hand? No, I don't remember if I did.
I
He's
wonder
thinking
how
about
many
it.
piercing lights he has.
In the
Oh, he
sideboard,
had
I can
two in the
tell you.
sideboard.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, from the way, there it is. Oh no. Oh,
Oh, he
wings of the
beefed it.
whatever. The Wings
Oh.
of the Cosmos. Target creature gets +1/+3 and untaps, gains flying.
Oh, wow,
That's a
that's a
good trick.
yeah, that's a
That's a
trick.
fun trick. Surprise block. Okay.
Hello. Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
thought he was going down to 19. Nope.
Yeah, we called first blood, and here we go. Now it's a 2/2. The
There we
biggest
go.
2/2, the most convincing body in these matchups by far.
2-2
It's
versus a 1-1.
uh-huh. Now, here's one thing. Parm is invested in 1/1 counters, and Moonsnare Specialist is able to get rid of 1/1 counters.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a longer game, I think Campo could finagle a way to get some more advantage. But because of the mull, you know, because they just got by that combat trick, we're looking at 3 cards in hand, a 1/1
Oh,
in
he's
play.
doing the bind the monster. So then this does what? How much damage does this do?
It's gonna do 2, I believe.
Oh, it just does two. Okay. Uh, interesting. I don't know if I would ever use that card. I mean, obviously I wouldn't because it's blue. But either way, I don't think I would pick that card. Oh, he's conceding? Oh. I thought he was conceding. Like, what? Holy crap. Okay. Hey, what's up, Swords? How's it going? Dest- Why does he keep... He did concede. Oh. Are you still there? I think you disconnected. Okay, well that was a win for...
Oh, Rosie.
Oh, there you are.
I know. I know. I live in the middle of nowhere. It's
Oh,
what
it's
I
like,
deal with.
okay.
Listen, we'll is the
Well,
match over?
yeah, that was a win for Parm.
We do have to cut an intro. It's the Rose Bowl. It's round 2. It's Dave Meh versus Sean Gray. White, black, life gain, dogged pursuit, super laser deck. Presumably the best deck in the format. And mono red artifact aggro, which is very cool.
Yeah, I like this red deck because we've only seen white, black, and a little bit of blue, so um, red
We
just
barely
seems more
got to see.
interesting.
We barely got to see the blue. Both the blue decks lost
Yeah,
0-2.
the ninja deck didn't. I mean, it was a good try.
Yeah, the ninja deck was cool. Archer was playing this classic variation of blue black kind of control, drop a or like it's more like combo really. Drop a like a giant on turn 2. But the bottom line is seems pretty clear that Parm and Merc and Dave all read the brief. White is the thing to be doing
Yeah.
in this format. And that's our bad. We didn't know this was already a format with an obvious solution. So maybe some bannings or something. We'll shake it up. Or we'll do a
Well,
different format.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
it
I
is
want to
what it
see
is.
I want to see Pauper Standard with a little more innovation, right? I want to see some green.
Someone
It's
says
always
60 cards singleton. That would be interesting.
all right. 60 card singleton standard, 60 card singleton. Like
I
what?
would say
Tell me
standard.
more.
I can't do. I think historic is just. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we
I
can
guess
do
we
standard.
could. We could just say,
We could do
oh, that's
block
it.
constructed, right? Like block constructed could be okay, right? Like we just pick 3 sets we like, and we're like, all right, people people pick cards from Kamigawa and Strixhaven and Amonkhet because those are our favorites, maybe.
Yeah.
And then but we could also talk about the Magic. What's going on, Rosie?
Well, now they're sideboarding.
Mm-hmm. So round 1. Well, actually, let me tell you this.
This is round 2.
Yeah, so we're okay. Game 1. Quick summary. Ooh, my mother just texted me. She's been stung by a moth. Did you know that moths can sting?
No, I don't think that's a thing.
I didn't. I don't think that's a thing either. So I'm really interested what she got stung by.
see, what's he gonna
Thing.
sideboard? He's taking out
Yeah, sorry.
this girl. I don't know who that is.
This little girl.
This
The we're talking about Gray, and we're looking at
oh, the
no, we're talking about
priest, the
Dave
blight
Met.
priest. He was taking.
Oh, the Blight Priest is coming out. Interesting.
Well, he
Yeah, I
took
could
one
see
out.
that.
He took one out.
Okay.
Um,
That is like the best card in the deck for I would say. It's a super
he's leaving in
laser.
the unicorns.
Yep, unicorns are a clear in because they get bigger than everything and they're really aggressive. I think one of the reasons you take it, you're like a little weak on Blight Priest is for 3 mana it dies to all the removal. You're trading down really at every stage.
Mm-hmm.
Feed the Swarm is a little awkward because you want your premium removal, but I don't really want to pay life. You know.
Right.
Um, Domrier Cleric seems pretty reasonable. It's a 1/3. It blocks really well. It gains
Oh,
you a bit of life.
he took this hand. Oh, is that a land? I thought that didn't look like a land. Oh, it's in a different language. That's why I'm like, what does that say?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh God. Here we go. They're both in different languages.
Yeah, I know. It's listen. I told you it's an international event. I want to do Rosie. Make
Okay, that's
table
the rat
three
thing.
big. Make table three big enough for me to sit in.
Table 3. Wait, where are you? Oh.
Not in table three because it's too small.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, listen, is you're like, oh, let's hang out, and then you won't actually make time. This is what always happens. All right, boom. It's
Okay.
round
Wow, look at all this.
two,
Already
match two.
4 creatures on the board. And what is this?
All
It's
right,
a
we
plus
got
2 with
this is
trample.
like this is
It's
Ida's favorite
attacking.
deck from this is Ida's favorite deck from um Crimson Vow is this idea that we're gonna just play a lot of this 1/1 Ancestral Anger,
Mm-hmm.
which draws a card, gives a creature 1 attack for every Ancestral Anger you've already cast, and
Oh.
you just like do that with Kessig's Flame Breathers, and you just try to just go in an unreasonably aggressive way through your
Oh, he
opponent.
just killed the unicorn.
Yeah, well,
That's a
that's the
good.
thing about these unicorns.
It's a
Yeah,
good
they're
choice.
small. They're small. They take over the game, but they are not,
Wow, now he that's a 7/3 already
yeah, every ancestral anger. Uh,
that
Now
you've
here's the thing
casted.
though. Yeah, here's the thing though. Uh, 17 life. It's a lot. And there is just time is not on your side when you're facing life game. These
Right,
2/2
yeah,
menace.
you have to basically attack each turn
Okay.
almost and get it
Uh,
down.
this is so heads up. So what Dave is hoping to see here is the 1/1 counters getting stacked on the same creature, so that when the attack comes, we can shoot it down with 1 kill spell.
Mhm.
Generally, in Magic, you want to diversify your counters when possible to eliminate the impact of removal, right? So
Right.
you can't be just kind of trumped in one go. And this is what's happened: 2/1 counters on one
Destroying.
body. Yeah, so it's card advantage city, and now we're city at basically the opposite situation, right? Now suddenly Dave has control of the board, has more cards, and is going to be setting the initiative. And every step of the way, he's gaining life. And every step of the way, he's gaining life. So he's just clawing it back.
Mm.
So this is kind of what I need for these red decks. Is they really can have a convincing start, but they need a little bit of
Is
something.
your mic messed up because it keeps cracking?
Ugh.
Okay, it's better.
Well, yeah, I turned it
Oh
off.
wait, now it's
Oh,
bad.
good. 1 second. 1 second. Let's see.
It just started like a minute ago or so. Okay, now it's an 8/3 with trample. Attacking, no blocks. 9 to 5. Uh, is he gonna make the thing a trample again? I don't know what this says. Something opponent. Due to it being Pauper, the life gain hate isn't there. Same with the multi-target removal.
Is this better or worse? Or same?
Um, it's good now.
Okay. So what are we saying? What's wrong with Pauper? There isn't multi-target removal. Yeah, that's welcome to Pauper. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's why it's best in its most eternal form. Um, because you get like the really cool old busted cards. But yeah, I mean, once again, we just kind of pick formats at random because they seem weird. And then, so maybe we need to do a poll. How many people do we have in chat? Can we just poll chat and be like, hey,
Um,
what should we do next time? Or we can pull the
yeah, how
Discord
do we?
later, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do the. Yeah, guys, if you want to join our Discord, we're gonna do a poll. I'll post something and we can vote on like the next tournament. And
Yeah, I think.
Fel Shepherd, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How's it going?
Mhm. I like that name. It's very sinister.
Yeah, Fel
So,
Shepherd.
hey, look, the
Oh,
red
three
deck is
to
on three
six.
life, and white's totally in control of the board. You know, if it's just so close in a sense, right? If there's just one more card in
It's
hand
just, and they're just
for
whatever
gray,
top decking it basically.
yeah, it's like they just need because they have a
Why didn't he
modified
put that
creature.
land down? Is he just like thinking, making him think he has another card?
I think that's it. I don't think I saw any discard in this list. I don't think I saw any. Oof. I don't think I saw any really compelling reason to do that. But it is just a habit people pick up because you watch pros do it. You watch, you watch pros do it, and it's just like it's a way to be. It protects you against and limited when you don't know what you're facing. It's a protective strategy.
Yeah.
But it looks like unless this top deck is going to kill the flyer, oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
GG. Gray
Exciting.
wins.
Gray wins. Not what I was
Oh,
expecting.
your mic is messed up. Nice, GG. For joining on short notice. Cool, cool. So we have Mert versus Gray. And so Gray has a mono red deck, which is cool, and he's like the only one that's actually playing red. So we've seen a lot of black and white. And then yeah, Mert, yeah, exactly. The Celestial Unicorn is very powerful. So, mhm, yeah. And I'm not, yeah, right. Attacking with the 1/3. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, it's a 1/4. Mhm. Oh, he's attacking. Now, why not block with the 1/4? Okay. Just like doesn't want to chance it. Just take the damage and be safe. Right. Yeah, they're probably like, yeah, I can take the damage. It doesn't matter. Already a 7/6 though. Yeah. Mm. Yes, 20 to 20. Hmm. And the Flame Breather, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Flame Breather deals 1 damage to each opponent. Which is good, but then how many spells are you really casting? Well, he has 2 of them, so that's 2 damage each time. Yeah. Okay, so that's 4. But then yeah, right. But then each turn he just gains it all back. Oh god. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, those things. You gain 1 life. Oh my god. Oh my god, again. Like, you would think. Well, yeah, it's already a 12-10. Yeah. Put those counters. Okay. So at least. Well, that's not really gonna do anything against an 11-10 or a 7-6. Right. Uh. Yeah. Okay, that was good. It's a good turn. Mm. Oh. Uh. Now every time he gains life, the opponent loses life. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, wow. GG. Oh. Okay then. That was kind of quick. Alright, sideboarding. What do you think? I mean, that was right. Um, yeah, I mean, his deck was fine against the opponent, so I'm, yeah, I'm anxious to see what Gray's sideboarding. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, well, they're not artifacts. Oh, just he has a ninja's kunai is an artifact, and then that synthesizer's an artifact. Oh no, he has artifact creatures too. Oh yeah, everything's an artifact creature. All of his creatures are artifact creatures, except the flame breather. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. Right. Okay, here we go. Round 2, or game, yeah, round 2 of the final matchup. Let's see. Ooh, 1 mana. Ooh. Is he gonna mulligan? Yeah, because he has one. Yeah, and there's like what? He has so many 1 cost. Oh, he took that. Okay. Yeah, they're all 1 cost. Alright, so he didn't draw a land that turn, but Hopefully next turn he draws a land. Oh, didn't draw a land. I like when this happens to me because sometimes I'll keep a hand like that just because like the other cards are good and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna draw a land. And, like next turn, no land. Next turn, no land. Next turn, no land, and I'm screwed. And I'm like, oh, I should have mulliganed. Yeah, yeah, but we'll see. And since Mert already won the first game, it might be like even if he loses this one, there's still another match. Yeah. Wow. Oof. And this one goes untapped. Yeah. That's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, he's aggressive, yeah. Oh, Spirited Companion to draw a card? Yeah. Oh, there's a swamp. Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause now he's at 15 already. Crazy. Oh, he's so aggressive. Yeah. Okay. 1/4. Tap. Mhm. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Well, we got another swamp. Yeah, definitely. um. Okay, if he plays, I would just put. Yeah, those 1/4s out. At least you can block something. Okay. Oh. Right. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh, already up to 14. Oh my god. I thought the I thought Mert was gonna lose. Yeah. Oh wow. Turned around. Oh, now he's just attacking with everything. Yeah, because hopefully you're hoping. Yeah, you're hoping he blocks with Lunark veterans or something. The things that are making him gain life, but he probably won't. But he has to block some. Well, he could just take damage. I don't know. At least, yeah, block the 1/4. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he got the celestial unicorn. Oh, oh my god. So that was literally like, right. Was, oh, he's already good game. Oh my god. He's already like good game. See you. Oh. Yeah, I mean, he brought out the unicorn for 3, and it's a 9/8. Crazy. I can't believe he good gamed him already, though. Wait, what's return to action? Till end of turn. Oh, the lifelink. Oh, victory! Mert won! Congratulations! Wow, that was good games.